G'day guys, Chaos Chronicles. So we have today a video that I found on the net, and then I just want to point out some things afterwards. So here is the video, but a trigger warning, it's pretty intense. So that video there happened in 2017, and they were all four of them prisoners were getting ready for court, and all of those prisoners should have had handcuffs on and handcuffed to the table, but they weren't. And they're saying that it was race driven, and that the screws allowed it. That's what they're saying, is they're saying it was racist screws allowed this to happen, which is probably true because I've made light of many videos where, I've got two on my YouTube right now where screws allowed me to get my hands on prisoners. Now, this happens all the time. Like, no one is safe, especially in these private jails here in Victoria. They are corrupt as shit. And you see it all the time on the news. You see the screws getting done for having relationships with the prisoners, bringing in drugs, like it is very corrupt. And, these kind of things happen all the time. Now, I myself know times when I've been in maximum security prisons where the cell gets opened in the middle of the night and crims are running in and bashing them, and then the screws are locking the cell again, locking the other crims back in their cell so no one knew about it. Now, I also say this in my videos all the time. Port Phillip Prison did not have cameras until 2018. 2018. Now, that's only 5 years ago. That is absolutely crazy that this was allowed to happen. And then because of that, that's why there was so many deaths in that jail over the years, because there was no cameras and people were just getting away with it, and getting away with murder. And so it's no one is safe, and this is another reason why you should not live this life and go to jail, because it doesn't matter who you are, who you know, or what you know. If Joe Blow there has got more money and more pull with the screws, you are not safe. And because you've got to understand, these screws get $900, $1,000 a week. If they get offered $10,000 to bring in a pouch of tobacco, and that they're going to do it. Like, they're 100% going to do it. And you're probably thinking, who's going to pay $10,000 for a screw to bring in tobacco? Well, let me tell you, it happens all the time. And I'm saying $10,000 because that's how much I've literally seen with my own eyes the screw get paid for bringing in a pouch of 50-gram white ox tobacco. It's a big, big, big commodity. And I've also seen people pay $100 for one rolled up smoke. So it's big, big money in jail. And everything, drugs, everything like that in jail is worth 10 times as much in jail. Do you know what I mean? And so, like, let's say, for instance, you buy an ounce of a cocaine outside, might see you anywhere between 5 and 10 grand. In jail, that is going to be worth nearly $100,000. And so therefore, that is why it is a big, 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 the bigger the money, the more people are going to get involved in it. It's easy money and people just love that kind of thing, But yeah, these are the things that need to be looked into, because, like, you've got, Carl Williams, super maximum security prison, the most high profile prisoner in the state, probably in the country at the time, was allowed to be murdered inside Supermax, and the screws were playing a game of cricket at the time. Now, this is a super maximum security unit. They're supposed to be watched 24/7, and these guys are out playing cricket, And then also, like, the GM, the general manager of that jail. So, as you know, I've made videos. It's common knowledge. Matthew Johnson, the leader of the POWs, killed Carl Williams. Well, not many people know about this. The GM of that jail went deer hunting with his friend I think it was 3 months after that, and still to this day, no body, no evidence, no nothing has disappeared off the face of this earth. Now, more needs to be said about that, because, like, come on now, the most high-profile prisoner, one of the biggest crims in the country, gets killed, and then the bloke that allowed it to happen disappears. Like, these jail systems are absolutely corrupt, and more corrupt than anyone would ever know. And my next video is going to be on how we corrupt the screws and how we make them bring in products for us, and how it works. Now, I have no problem in making this video because it's common knowledge. There's videos about it all over the internet. Obviously, some things that happen in jail I can't talk about, and I know you guys understand why, and that's just why I can't do it. And so, but yeah, I have been the Chaos Chronicles. You guys have been absolutely awesome as usual. Once again, thank you for all my comments and stuff on my videos. We've now got over 1,000 followers. We're growing pretty quick, and it's really, really awesome, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much. In saying that, guys, if you haven't already chucked a subscribe, jump up there, chuck me a subscribe. Make sure you smash that bell. That way you'll never miss any of my videos. Chuck a comment in there. As always, they're always appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. I've been Biff. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Let's go.